Have you ever encountered thorny roses? Women who possess striking beauty but hide a personality so frank it's almost prickly? Is this a unique trait of certain countries? Today let's embark on a journey to explore the 11 countries renowned for having the rudest women in the world, where prickly beauty and middle fingers might surprise and intrigue you. This journey is not only an exciting adventure but also an opportunity to delve deeper into the cultural traits, personalities, and gestures of these nations. From fresh perspectives, we will unravel the mystery behind the middle finger, the world's rudest gesture, and discover fascinating stories about the thorny roses in these rude countries. But beyond that, this journey will also lead you to uncover unique cultures and the surprising truths behind seemingly unpleasant appearances. You will immerse yourself in unique experiences, change your perception of rudeness, and broaden your view of beauty. Are you curious to know which country tops the list of the rudest in the world? Continue to the next part to uncover these captivating secrets. Number 11. The Netherlands. Have you ever set foot in the land of bicycles, the Netherlands? A place not only known for its scenic canals and vibrant flower fields, but also for its thorny roses, women who possess striking beauty but hide a personality so frank it can leave you speechless. Have you met the strong, confident, and slightly rude Dutch women in shops? Their cold greetings and direct, straightforward manner can surprise you. They are not used to excessive enthusiasm and particularly dislike insincere concern. However, behind their openness and frankness lies a strong spirit and surprising confidence. Dutch women are not afraid to talk about sensitive topics and even provide strong and constructive feedback. Frugality is also a prominent trait, often shown by splitting bills when dining out or being unwilling to pay for others. Confident, straightforward, and frugal. Have you experienced this, and how did you feel? Number 10. China. China, a vast country with a long history and rich culture, always exudes a strong allure for tourists. Famous for its majestic landscapes and unique cultural heritage, China also attracts visitors with the enchanting beauty of its women. Arriving in China, you will be overwhelmed by the beauty of women with smooth white skin, long silky black hair, and large sparkling eyes like gemstones. Their radiant smiles and elegant youthful fashion styles make them shine. Their faces harmonize with delicate features exuding both gentle femininity and strong independence. However, the beauty of Chinese women is not only in their appearance. Tourists may encounter behaviors that make them feel uncomfortable or even rude. The directness in communication of Chinese women can make visitors, especially those from cultures that value subtlety, feel offended. Language barriers are also a significant issue, making it difficult for tourists who do not speak Mandarin to communicate with local women, leading to unnecessary misunderstandings. Moreover, Chinese women often speak very loudly, even shouting. This can make visitors from cultures that value quiet feel extremely uncomfortable. Some customs in China can also be off-putting, such as spitting in public, which women also do. However, it's important to remember that this is a deeply ingrained habit in some regions. Setting aside cultural differences, traveling to China is a fascinating and memorable experience. Come and discover the enchanting beauty of Chinese women and the surprises they bring. Have you traveled to China? Share your thoughts about Chinese women in the comments below. Number 9. Russia. Russia, a land of dazzling beauty and cultural mysteries, the land of the birch tree where legends intertwine, is always a dream destination for tourists. This place not only attracts visitors with its famous landmarks and magnificent architecture, but also with the mysterious beauty of Russian women. With their natural beauty, blonde hair, deep blue eyes, and smooth white skin, Russian women are like splendid flowers adorning the majestic landscape. Their tall, slender figures with alluring curves can leave anyone in awe. However, to fully experience Russia, visitors need to be prepared for cultural differences that might make them feel puzzled or even uncomfortable. One of the biggest challenges when visiting Russia is the language barrier. English is not widely spoken, especially in remote areas. This can lead to unnecessary misunderstandings and make visitors feel disrespected. Russian women are often considered reserved, cold, and formal in communication compared to other cultures. They rarely engage in small talk in public and may display serious expressions, seldom smiling brightly. This can make visitors feel cold or unwelcome, particularly if you wish to court Russian women. Remember that they expect special attention, gifts, and flowers. Additionally, Russian women are often very strong, independent, and confident. They are straightforward in communication and have clear stances, which might make men feel pressured when dating. However, remember that these cultural differences are not complete barriers. Instead of avoiding them, open your heart to understand and appreciate the unique cultural beauty of Russia. Be patient and respect the special communication rules here, and you will gradually discover the hidden beauty and charm of Russian women. Number 8. Germany. Germany, a country famous for its luxury cars, is always a dream destination for tourists. This place not only attracts you with its modernity and convenience, but also with its unique cultural traits, which might surprise you. However, don't rush to judge. Let's explore the interesting aspects behind the seemingly rude behaviors of German women. Have you ever wondered why German women might raise their middle fingers when greeting? Don't be quick to misunderstand this gesture. It has a long historical significance. According to Roman historian Tacitus, during battles between Roman forces and Germanic tribes, German warriors used this gesture to provoke the invaders. Since then, it has become a symbol of bravery and the resilient fighting spirit of the Germans. German women are known for their straightforwardness, valuing efficiency and adhering to rules. They aren't afraid to express their opinions clearly, even if it might make others uncomfortable. They value punctuality, orderliness, and compliance with the law. This communication style can make visitors, especially those from cultures that prioritize subtlety and indirectness, feel bewildered. However, remember that this frankness stems from a desire to solve problems quickly and efficiently. German women also value personal space and privacy. They are generally uncomfortable with excessive physical contact or overly intimate gestures in casual interactions. This might make visitors, especially those from cultures that value closeness and intimacy, feel cold or distant. However, respect this boundary, as it is their way of showing respect for others. You might find the bluntness in German women's communication startling. However, don't be quick to judge, as this is just their way of showing independence and strength. In reality, German women possess warm hearts and are always ready to help others. Take the time to get to know them, and you will discover their fascinating aspects. Share your thoughts about German women in the comments below. Number 7. Greece. Hidden beauty and fascinating surprises. Have you ever dreamed of setting foot in Greece, the legendary land with its picturesque beaches, mysterious islands, and ancient historical sites? This place not only attracts tourists with its scenic beauty, but also with its unique cultural traits which can surprise and delight you. But wait, before planning your trip to Greece, did you know that the middle finger, a common rude gesture in many countries, originated from this very country? Yes, ancient Greeks used this gesture over 2,500 years ago to provoke and insult each other because it symbolized the penis. Sounds strange and hard to believe, right? Let's explore other interesting cultural aspects of Greece to have a travel experience full of unforgettable moments. Greek women are warm and forthright, famous for their friendliness and openness. Greek women might surprise you with their close communication style, which can feel unfamiliar to Western tourists. Additionally, they are very forthright and direct in communication, which can sometimes be misunderstood as disrespect. In Greek culture, gatherings, parties, or other events often involve a close-knit culture. You might see Greek women hugging and patting each other naturally. This demonstrates their intimacy and bond, but might make visitors, especially those from cultures that value subtlety and discretion, feel uneasy. Greek culture is full of interesting and surprising things waiting for you to discover. Visit Greece with an open heart, and you will have unforgettable experiences and gain a deeper understanding of this land and its people. Number 6. Israel. Have you ever heard of Israel? Famous for its advanced technology, vibrant entrepreneurial spirit, and unique historical and cultural landmarks, Israel is always a captivating destination for tourists from all over the world. But what makes Israel different? Part of the secret lies in the Israeli women themselves, strong, straightforward personalities who highly value honesty. Israeli women are not afraid to express their opinions clearly. even if it might make you uncomfortable. They do not believe in sugarcoating or concealing the truth but prioritize sincerity and efficiency in communication. They comfortably voice their thoughts regardless of rank or status. Don't be surprised if an Israeli woman bluntly comments on your attire, behavior, or even your ideas. They just want to help you improve. They don't hesitate to give direct advice. Don't take it as rudeness. They only want to share their experiences and help you avoid mistakes. They might interrupt you when they think you are saying something meaningless. Be patient, explain your point calmly, and they will listen if you show respect. However, don't misunderstand their straightforwardness as rudeness. They are simply being themselves. Israeli women are accustomed to living in a society that values freedom of speech and openness. They are not afraid to show their personality and viewpoints. Many Israeli women have served in the army, where they trained in discipline and direct communication. They expect straightforward exchanges, appreciate honesty and efficiency in communication, and they expect the same from you. Tips for integrating into Israeli culture. Be open-minded and ready to accept new perspectives. Communicate directly and clearly. Avoid beating around the bush and lying. Israeli women may have a hot temper, but they also respect those who are polite and respectful. Do you dare to challenge yourself with the unique culture of Israel? Share your thoughts about Israeli women in the comments below. Number 5. France. Have you ever dreamed of setting foot in France, this beautiful country with its magnificent historical monuments, breathtaking romantic scenery, and vibrant culture? France is always a dream destination for tourists from all over the world. It not only brings you the feeling of the joy of living intensely, but also holds many fascinating surprises, especially in the way French women communicate. Elegant, charming beauty and a unique fashion style are what people often think of when mentioning French women. However, you will also be surprised by their frankness and confidence. French women are not afraid to express themselves. They are not bound by social expectations and are always ready to voice their opinions directly, even if it might hurt others. Cultural differences can lead to misunderstandings, especially in communication. The direct communication style of French women can make tourists, especially those from cultures that value subtlety and indirectness, feel strange and sometimes rude. In France, especially in big cities, women often keep their distance from strangers, communicate briefly with eye contact, and maintain a serious facial expression. If you try to flirt with a French woman, be careful, as this can be seen as disrespectful. When interacting with strangers, you need to show a certain level of formality. The greeting is mandatory and will be a good start. Unlike the customer-centered culture in some countries, France has a different approach to restaurant service. Female servers here do not focus too much on being overly friendly or constantly smiling. They concentrate on doing their job. This can make tourists, especially American tourists, feel uncomfortable and unwelcome. French women greatly value their native language. If you enter a shop or start a conversation with a stranger in English without trying to speak French, you might be considered rude and arrogant. Additionally, French women have other unique cultural traits. They do not like engaging in small talk or giving insincere compliments. They are not afraid to complain or express disappointment directly. However, it is essential to remember that these cultural traits are not because French women intend to be rude, but simply due to cultural differences. When visiting France, tourists need to have an open attitude, show respect, and be willing to learn to understand and integrate into the local culture. Remember, behind these seemingly rude cultural traits lies a France with a rich history, culture, and incredibly unique and charming people. Number 4, Nigeria. Where vibrant music blends with a culture of surprises. Have you ever thought about exploring Nigeria, the most populous country in Africa, with over 200 million people from various ethnic groups and languages? Nigeria promises to offer tourists a unique and surprising cultural experience. Famous for its vibrant music scene, diverse cuisine, and colorful festivals, Nigeria also holds unique cultural traits in the way local women communicate, which can make tourists, especially those from different cultures, feel confused and intrigued. Nigerian women are known for their direct communication style, openly and confidently expressing themselves. They often speak loudly, using many gestures and body language, which can make unaccustomed tourists feel they are being rude. They also use a lot of sarcasm and irony in their communication. This humorous tone, mixed with sarcasm, can make tourists misunderstand and misjudge the meaning of their conversation. Some comments that seem rude are part of their friendly banter, which might take some time for foreigners to get used to. The fast-paced urban culture in Nigeria can make people wary and suspicious of others. Women often aggressively jostle to get on public transport and compete for priority, especially while driving. They often curse when they feel their rights are being violated due to poor traffic regulations. Additionally, something as simple as a friendly greeting can be misunderstood as suspicion, with people wondering what the other person wants from them. Nigerian women tend to be skeptical and do not value everything. If holding the door open is considered polite in Western culture, and you're expected to say thank you and smile when someone holds the door for you, this is not the case in Nigeria, as it is not part of their cultural norms. The concept of time in Nigeria is often more flexible than in Western cultures. Being late is considered normal and not taken too seriously. Nigerian women selling goods often start with high prices and expect buyers to bargain for a reasonable price. This can make tourists, especially those from cultures not accustomed to bargaining, feel deceived or taken advantage of. However, remember that these cultural traits are not because Nigerian women intend to be rude or annoying, but simply due to cultural differences. When visiting Nigeria, tourists need to have an open attitude, show respect, and be willing to learn to understand and integrate into the local culture. Remember, behind these seemingly unexpected cultural traits lies a Nigeria with incredibly friendly and hospitable people. Number 3, England. Are English women rude and cold? Have you ever met English women? They are often described as blunt, cold, and even rude. Are these perceptions accurate? Let's explore the interesting truth behind the mysteries of English women. English women are known for their direct and open communication style. They are not afraid to express their opinions even if it might hurt others. However, this is not out of malice but because they value honesty and efficiency in communication. A cold demeanor with its own charm. Unlike the enthusiasm and warmth of many other cultures, English women often display more reserve and discretion. They are not comfortable engaging in small talk or expressing emotions excessively in public. However, this does not mean they are unfriendly. English women often use sarcasm, insinuations, and humor in their communication, which can be misunderstood by foreigners as rudeness. For example, when they say, "Let's go for a drink," it might just be a polite gesture rather than a literal invitation. Yes, English women do not always follow through on their promises. This could be due to many factors such as changing schedules, being busy, or simply forgetting. However, instead of quickly judging them as rude, try to understand and respect their unique communication culture. British culture holds many interesting and surprising aspects waiting for you to discover. Instead of hastily judging English women based on stereotypes, take the time to understand and integrate into the local culture. You will find that they are unique, individualistic, and fascinating women. Number 2, the United States. Let's explore the interesting truth behind the stories of Americans. Americans are known for their direct and open communication style. They are not afraid to express their opinions, even if it might hurt others. However, this is not out of malice but because they value honesty and efficiency in communication. Americans are not afraid to express themselves and enjoy life enthusiastically. They often talk loudly, laugh heartily, and engage in lively activities. However, this can make visitors from cultures that value quietness feel uncomfortable. Cultural differences and expectations. Tipping is an expected part of many services in the United States, such as dining, taxis, and hotels. Tips usually range from 15 to 20% above the bill, and visitors might feel pressured to tip generously even if they are not satisfied with the service. Americans often eat quickly and pay little attention to dining etiquette. They might chew with their mouths open, talk while eating, and leave the table without waiting for others to finish. However, this is not due to a lack of manners, but simply the result of their fast-paced lifestyle. Despite the cultural differences, Americans also have many admirable traits: confidence and independence. Americans always encourage personal confidence and independence. They are not afraid to pursue their dreams and express themselves uniquely. Americans are often very friendly and open with strangers. They are always ready to help and share joy with everyone. They value flexibility and adaptability. They're always willing to change plans and try new things. Number 1. Spain. Famous for their fiery and passionate beauty, Spanish women always attract everyone's attention. However, besides their alluring appearance, Spanish women also possess a quite special communication style that can make many visitors feel confused and even annoyed. Spanish women often talk very loudly and noisily. They also tend to stand very close when talking and might engage in intense eye contact. This can make visitors from cultures that value quietness and subtlety feel uncomfortable. If you have the chance to talk to Spanish women, be prepared for them to interrupt or cut you off at any moment. This is not out of disrespect, but simply a way to show enthusiasm and interest in the conversation. A passionate and lively culture, Spanish women, especially middle-aged ones, often discuss and criticize others. Even if you are a foreigner, you are not exempt. However, remember that this is just part of their culture and they do not intend to offend you. Spanish women might not strictly adhere to schedules and can be late for appointments. This can make visitors, especially those from cultures that value punctuality, feel annoyed. However, be patient and understand that this is their way of life. Despite the cultural differences, Spanish women also have many beautiful traits, warm and friendly. Once you get used to their communication style, you will realize that Spanish women are genuinely warm and friendly. They are always ready to help and share joy with everyone. Spanish women highly value confidence and individual independence. They are not afraid to pursue their dreams and express themselves uniquely. Spanish women enjoy life to the fullest. They love participating in recreational activities and are always full of energy. Have you had any experiences with Spanish women? Share your thoughts in the comments below. So those are the 11 countries we've revealed. But which country really holds the title of the rudest woman? Can you guess? Please share your opinion about this list. Are the stereotypes about women in these countries accurate, or are they just a small part of a larger story? Behind the rude appearance can be meaningful and valuable stories of each woman. Take time to explore and understand them better. Are you willing to discover the mysteries behind the rude looks of women in these 11 countries? Please leave a comment and support us to continue this journey together.